The latest. Thank you for all love and support. I appreciate you all. These people have vowed, Yolo Papa, that they will not allow our all in us to have peace. They decided to cause destabilization in Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. We have been hearing all the attacks that has been happening in Burkina Faso recently. From one military camp to the other, to the other, to the other. Just trying to make sure that because they've kicked them out, they will never have peace. So that it will not look like because they finally took their troops out of these nations, that is why there is now peace. They don't want other African nations like the democratic elected to follow. So they have to always do something that will cause a hindrance. But our military men decided to have an operation to confront these people that they have allowed themselves for Yolo Popo to be using them against their own progress. And these people, they have returned. Our military men have returned with victory. They destroyed their tents. All the people that were there causing these destabilizations, those who have made themselves available, sacrificial lambs for Yolo Popo, they didn't sit up. Come and see the jubilation that our military men, the victory they brought to us when they returned back. Because we have been able to destroy, neutralize. The recent one, about 900 terrorists that we took out. Most of them have been arrested. Some have confessed. The people that are sponsoring them to do what they are doing.
Histoire éclatante dans la boucle du monde. Ils sont retournés dans les immortels du capitaine Ouattao sont là. Partagez le direct et mettez le camp. C'est le capitaine Ouattao qui est là. Le capitaine Ouattao. 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 Capitaine!
But one thing we have failed to understand, that we are the reason to which we are not moving forward. If we are hungry, it doesn't mean that we should avail ourselves to be used against the leaders that are fighting for a good cause, for our own safety, our own freedom. How do you allow yourself to be given peanuts by somebody outside your skin for you to be destabilizing your country? And you have forgotten that this is your own country. This is your own future, your family, and your generations to come. The African always think about today. And that is why these people are able to manipulate us and be giving us peanuts to destroy our own future. These people have never come into Africa to do anything bad. They always plot and get the African to execute this plans. And we have to realize that we cannot continue to be doing that. We have to realize that if Africa will become a better place, we have to contribute to the development of the continent and our respective nations. We cannot be used against the progress and expect for us to have a better nation. If the life of our children, our family, and ourselves will be better, then we have to contribute our own quota to that development. This is great that every tactics that these people use, we are able to neutralize them. And we are not able to do all these things without the king of the world and the savior of the world, Vladimir Putin. He has always been the backbone. He is the reason to which that the revolution we are seeing in Africa, in Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso, is still ongoing. If not by now, we have taken these people out. And we are so grateful that we have Putin at this moment, who is backing us in everything that we need. Every step that they take, our all in us are always 10 times ahead of them. This is amazing. And I can just imagine how yellow people will be shaking. They are not sleeping. To be frank, yellow people is no longer having peace. Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso, just 3 nations in Africa, are giving them sleepless nights. I'm telling you, these people are very hurt. They can't believe that just 3 nations that they claim they are poor, they are from whatever, they can't do anything, are shaking them. So if we should have additional 3 or 4 to Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso, I'm sure within the shortest possible time, their economies, their everything will come to an end. We are great. We can do it. We can set ourselves free. We can move the continent ahead. And I'm glad that our military men are doing this with joy. Unlike those who are on TikTok and they are dancing. Please, if you're a military man in Africa and you're on TikTok or whatever and yours is to be dancing, stop dancing. That is not your job. You are not in that uniform to be dancing. You are not an entertainer. We need you people to be in that uniform to protect and defend us. To be doing what you are seeing in Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. Look at what these military men have done. The victory they brought to their country, protecting their countries from the hands of Yolo Popo, making sure that the oppressor doesn't continue to suppress and oppress us. So you, those who are dancing as military men in uniform on TikTok and other places, stop it and utilize that uniform. Set us free from those democratic elected that are making sure that everything the African must go to Yolo Popo. But we are glad that these people are with Captain Ibrahim Traore, Assimi Goita, Abdurrahmani Channel, 2 generals to defend and safeguard Africa. Let us set Africa free. See those peanuts they have been giving to you and you keep mute and you are not doing everything possible to set us free. Oh, we are not the only ones that are suffering. Maybe ours is better. How long does this thing survive you? It can't take care of you today to maybe the next 3 years. No, it's peanut. To talk of taking care of your immediate generation. What we are seeing in Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso is a revolution. They are setting free our generations to come. So if yours is to be taking peanut today so that your generations will suffer, that's your own cup of tea. We are the only ones that can set ourselves free. United we stand, divided we fall, and united we keep standing forever and ever. The greatest enemy of the African is mental slavery. So let's decolonize ourselves from mental slavery. Let's keep sharing to educate our brothers and sisters. Together we'll make Africa great for ourselves and the next generations that are going to come. So that's the latest around the world, in Africa, West Africa, and in Burkina Faso.